and welcome to this week's edition of Sunday Ramblings, the first one of January 2016. So, has it been eventful? Well, I did a summary of 2015 already, so I'm not really going to do that. Has 2016 been eventful? Well, it's the third, so not really. That's not actually true. Basically, what I've been doing over the last couple of weeks is buying little bits and pieces of tech to be able to make my life a little bit easier when I film these. And this is the first time that I'm using a fair bit of tech. So I've got a microphone to the left of me, which you can't see, but I'm hoping it makes the audio sound a lot clearer on this. And I've also got an LED lamp above the screen at the moment, so you might be able to see a little bit of glare on my glasses, but this is supposed to make the lighting a lot better because I know that when I film it can usually be quite dark. So anyway, that's the most eventful part of 2016 for me so far, I think. I'm looking forward to getting back to classes this week. I'm really looking forward to it. Me rolling my sleeves up. I can't do these videos without messing and doing something. I'm looking forward to getting back to classes. I have managed to get to a couple of classes over the Christmas period. One of the classes was with one of my girls, part of my team, a girl called Linda. She teaches Zumba on Tuesday from 8:30 till 9:30, and that used to be my Zumba class back in the day until I found out I was pregnant with my son and I had to drop some of the classes that I was teaching. So Linda very kindly took over that class for me, and she's been running it ever since. So we went along, myself and Sue went along to that to see how she got on, and it was really good. It was good to see her and good to take part in the class. She's very enthusiastic and she's a very good instructor. It's just unfortunate we teach on the same day, so I don't get to go to a class very often. And I also went to a class with Leanne, to a class run by a lady called Andrea Edwards, who's a friend of mine. She's another Zumba instructor based in the area, not too far away from me, but we're far enough away from each other that we don't clash, and we try to support each other as often as we can, because that's what it's about, really, isn't it? It's about women empowering women and not knocking other women down, as you see happening way too many times in this day and age. So Andrea and I support each other quite a lot. We have been doing for a couple of years, and we did a event together. I think it was last year. We bought over a Zumba Zine Jammer, and we also bought over a Zez, a Zumba educational specialist as well. So we did a couple of events together, and that was really good. And one of the things that I've got planned for this year is to start doing events again, so you guys can experience other different, it's two words the same, meaning the same thing. So you guys can experience other types of classes. There you go. Get me words out. It's because I'm doing ramblings too early and I'm in a formal setting. So I'm not sitting on the sofa lit by the lamps above me. I've actually got a microphone to my left and an LED lamp shining in my face. See the things that I do just to make this all look better for you guys. I thought I'd put a hat on today. You know what I'm like, I don't like to do my hair very often. It's Sunday and I've got serious weekend hair, haven't left the house type thing going on. And so it's covered in a bandana and a hat. But the last couple of videos that I've done, it's just been a bandana. So I thought you might fancy the change, hence the hat. Hubby got it me for Christmas. Sparkle. Always good to get a bit of bling going on. So I am back, like I said before, back to classes this week. I've got my first class tomorrow lunchtime, boxercise, and that's at 12:30 till 1:15. If anybody is in the Smethwick area and fancies coming down and having a bit of a beasting, I'm back on it tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that. Went for a run today. Went for a run this morning with, who did I go for a run with this morning? Me, Leanne, Wendy and Joan. Now when I woke up, my alarm did not go off, which did not help. So I had about 15 minutes within which to get ready, and 2, it was tipping it down outside. And I texted the girls, I was like, oh, weather don't look too good. And Joan rang me and she's like, I'm round the corner. And then I had a text message from Leanne, I'm about to leave. And Wendy was like, I'll still run. So I was like, you know what, I'll get up. So I got up and we went out for a 4K run in the pouring rain, and it was Joan's first real run, or Joan's first run with us, and she did so well. She did really, really well. I was very proud of you, Joan. You did really good. And Leanne and Wendy did really well. Wendy thought she was going to flag, but she didn't. She managed to carry on trotting along with Leanne, and then they cheered Joan on, me and Joan on, as we ran down the hill in the pouring rain. And then, God love them, I bought them one inside and made them a cup of tea because they deserved it, because they worked really hard. because they got me out of bed anyway, because I would have stayed in bed if somebody had gone, yeah, I'm not going to come. Because we all have our moments, you know. I'm just the same as you guys. There's days where I don't feel like going out and doing exercise. But, you know, you feel so much better after you've done it. So much better after you've gone out and you've gone for a run. Gone for a trot, as I say. So, yeah, running's going okay. I'm following a 10k plan at the moment because I had started to run. And I don't know if I mentioned this in the last ramblings, but I'd literally just gone and just ran flat out and then entered a 10-mile race and nearly crippled myself, which was a bad move. You know, ill-informed on my own part. I should have taken more responsibility and prepped myself accordingly for this race, and, you know, subsequently put a training plan in place. And most people like prep for about 6 months for a 10-miler, and I did it in like 4 weeks after 4 weeks of training. So it's a bit mental, but I'm glad that I did it, and I'm going to sign up and do it again next year, and I'm not going to get injured, and I'm going to get my ass around that course a lot faster than I did dragging my leg behind me. So I'm following an 8-week 10k plan, and I've managed to stick to week 1. Okay, so, you know, 7 weeks to go. I'm going to have to deviate slightly from the plan because it tells you to rest for 2 days and then run. But with the classes that I've got to try and fit these runs in when I'm not teaching, which, you know, my schedule's pretty tight. So I'll be deviating slightly from the plan, but I'll be trying to stick to it as much as I possibly can and roping the girls in as and when I can. So, yeah, so I'm enjoying myself. Running's cool, and I've got completely flat feet, just completely flat and prone to injury, but I was determined not to let that stop me from running, because I let it stop me twice in the past 6 years. And, you know, I've found a real love and passion for it now, as have a lot of the girls that are coming on the runs with me and going out on their own running. Just noticed my eyebrows lace. Oh, tragic. Need to go and get them sorted out this week. And, you know, running's really cool. And as a fitness instructor, classes can become monotonous, not in terms of teaching, but in terms of getting any kind of benefit from it, you know. And because I'm doing it week in, week out, and on a Tuesday, literally, I'll do standing bark at you guys anyway, but I get my cardio fix on a Wednesday and a Thursday. But, you know, my body's doing the same thing, and so I'm not really benefiting from it. So I needed to do something else for me, and running seems to have given me a swift kick in terms of the weight loss department, because we all have our demons, and, you know, I want to lose a bit of weight as well, and I don't really do scales, but I can tell off my clothes that the weight's coming off again, which is great. And, you know, I'm not running to lose weight, I'm running because it was something that I've wanted to do for a long time. And the weight loss is an added benefit. So I'm well chuffed with that. So, yeah, Tuesday I'll be back. Tuesday evening, beast in Eula. And hopefully I'll be back training with Soy on Tuesday as well. I'll get my own training session in because I need to get some weights on. Because I've ran and I've done a couple of classes, but I haven't done any weights. And the old guns still got a bit of the curve going on there, but loosening up, got to get those tightened. But we are doing an upper body challenge at the moment, so I'm hoping that helps. For any of you that aren't sure what the upper body challenge is that we're doing, go along and have a look at the Cardio Central Facebook group. I will post it in the description below the video on Facebook. Go and have a look and check us out, and you can see the kinds of things that we're getting up to there. So Wednesday I've got Zumba. And Thursday I've got club size, and I'm working on new tracks at the moment, and I will be introducing a new track for definite on Thursday. Well, it'll be a new warm-up and definitely a new track. I'm going to be doing our Holly Smith's Rudimental. Love that choreo, so I'll be introducing that on Thursday. And I have promised Aggie that I'm going to be getting rid of what she calls the fat song. But that depends on whether or not I've got enough time to prepare a new cool down. So we shall see. And I think the class are going to shoot me for getting rid of said fat song. But I'll see how they react. And if they react negatively, Aggie, it's all your fault. And it will be going back in next week. Just so you know. And for all you regulars out there, I've been doing some different bits and pieces in terms of marketing, and my husband has been helping as well because he's just like a guru when it comes to all of that kind of stuff. The classes that we do have been promoted in different ways on Facebook and other social media avenues, and I've been getting a lot of interest. And when I say a lot, I mean a hell of a lot. I'm getting emails, text messages, phone calls, Facebook messages, comments from lots of different people about the classes, and we're expecting classes to be really busy this week. So if you are a regular, you need to be getting to class early to make sure that you secure your spots. Now, I am looking at using a booking system within the next couple of weeks. I have actually created a booking system with my husband called My Class Booker, and yeah, I've not used it myself yet, as in I've not used it live, but it is a great system. And so I'll be putting my money where my mouth is, so to speak, and introducing the system for the classes that do tend to get busier. So it'll be Clubbercise. We'll be taking pre-bookings in a couple of weeks for Clubbercise because my space is not that big, and I know that it's going to get busy with people. You know, it's like in January, everyone goes, oh, I've ate so much food over Christmas, I need to go and lose some weight. So classes are going to get packed out, and I know all you regulars are going to get annoyed if you can't get in. So I'll make sure that when that pre-booking system is implemented, you use it. But in the meantime, for the next couple of weeks, you need to be getting your butts to class early. So I know I'm usually the one that crashes through the door at the last minute, but I have a team in place. That's why there's always somebody there before me. But I am going to be getting there early as well to make sure that I can help out. You know, I don't do registration though, right? That's Gemma and Rose. I don't touch registration. That's their area. You know, I hate all that stuff. But I'll be getting there to make sure that, you know, I'm chatting to you guys and saying hi to the new guys as well. And again, for those regulars that watch this video, I know a lot of you do this already, but I would ask, please, when the new people come into class, say hi, welcome them in. Loads of you are really great at doing that. And, you know, just make them feel at home. And some of them are going to be coming on their own. For some of them, it's going to be the first time back to exercise in a long time, and they're going to be a little bit nervous, you know. So the more people that talk to them, the better. And those of you that usually hover around the back row, time for you to move forward. You know I'm talking to you, Wendy. Yes, Joan can tell you she used to hover at the back, but not anymore. Not anymore. I'm doing this with my tongue at the moment because I've not long had my dinner and I can feel something in between my teeth. So I just thought I'd share that with you. So yeah, get your butts up the front. So that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Sorry, tap the table and the laptop wiggled. How unprofessional of me. And then what else have I got on this week? Friday, I am going to a funeral. So some of you know that I lost a couple of friends last year, and one of my friends, there's been a delay in terms of him being buried, just circumstances around how he died and stuff. And so that's what I'll be doing on Friday. But if you want to go to class, Emma P has got her class starting back this week at Liso's in Halzo in her Clubbercise class. So have a look at her Clubbercise page, Clubbercise Birmingham with Emma P, and all the details will be on there. So if you want to get your Friday fix, you can get along to her. Now, I'm looking at starting a boot camp at the beginning of February. So it's probably going to be on a Saturday morning. So I need to know how many people are interested and how many people have got an idea in terms of times. I'm thinking either an 8 or a 9 o'clock start. I don't really want to do any later than that. We've got kids and, you know, don't need to eat into the day. And I think that if we go out and we exercise and it sets ourselves up for the day. I've done it again, shaking the table. I am such an amateur. How long have you been doing this now? So yeah, boot camp's going to be coming soon. The details will be dropped on Facebook in hopefully within a week's time. I'm just waiting to confirm a venue because I am not doing it outside. I run outside, which is fine. I am not doing boot camp outside. I'm sorry, any of you guys that want to go and get beasted outside, yeah, I've got a friend who teaches boot camp in the park. If that's your thing, then you give me a shout. But if you want to come boot camp with me and the girls, it's going to be indoors. Okay, I'm just letting you know that right now. Indoor boot camp, right? So that will bring us to the weekend, and then I'll be going off for a run again on Sunday. Back on it, and I'll be all doing triathlon. Ha! Me, I do it every January. Rose usually refuses to do it because it's birthday. Natalie's birthday is in January as well, but I think she's doing it. Rose is doing it, even though the last couple of years I've been trying to get her to do it and she said no. Addie's birthday is in January as well, but Addie don't really drink that much. And there's a few girls that usually do like to have a drink when they get in from class, because I see these glasses of wines here, there and everywhere. But you've all jumped on the triathlon bandwagon and I'm dead chuffed. I'm really chuffed to see how many people are doing it. So fair play to you guys. So yeah, we're all doing that. And I think that I'm probably going to set up. What the heck is set up? Set up. I'm probably going to set up a Just Giving page. So there's so many of us busting a gut and not having a drink, apart from me, because I don't really find it a hardship. And I think that we can try and raise some money. So I will set up a link, and again I will post that below or in the group once I've done it, and let's see if we can get some funds raised for cancer research. So that brings me to the end really. I can hear my kids screaming upstairs because my husband's bathing them at the moment, so I need to go and check that he's not drowned them, and just make sure he's giving them a wash properly, which I'm sure he has. You know what men are like, they like to just chuck them in and out of the bath, don't they? So I'm going to go upstairs and make sure that he hasn't murdered the kids, and I will see you lot next time. So until then, peace.